Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan and today we're watching Spy Family Season 2, Episode 3, or Episode 28 called, and this is long, Mission and Family / The Elegant Bondman / The Heart of a Child / Waking Up. Wow, okay, so clearly gonna get some very short segments here, probably like 5 minutes each. I love those. I have nothing against those. They're just, they move fast. Last episode was so heartwarming, so cute. We had Bond's storyline where he was convinced he was gonna die, especially at the hands of Yor with her terrible cooking. So loved seeing him and Lloyd working together to solve crime so that he could just get a decent meal. Okay, that was adorable. And then we got to see Damien and his friends go on a little like camping trip with Mr. Green, which was also amazing. Mr. Green low-key like owned that episode. Like, where did this man come from? But the way that he was teaching them and like they were getting like lessons about the outdoors, they like seemed like tolerable young men. So haven't seen much of that side of them before, but overall it was like such a happy feel-good episode. So I cannot wait to see what we're gonna get today from these 4 segments, but you know, I'm assuming more of the same because Spy Family is the best in that way. Let's not wait any longer. Season 2, Episode 3 of Spy Family is coming right now.
Oh,
Yuri, no.
窓やドアのそばを避けて立ってます。足音からしてもプロですね。
I hate Yuri.
コンラッドは壁側のソファに座りました。
さあ、ブツを渡してもらおう。報酬はそれからだ。
約束は守ってもらうからな。
Whoa. Like you got ran into some barbed wire.
よし、踏み込むぞ。有利。
了解。
Things are never good when Yuri's involved, I'm just gonna say.
国家保安局だ。お前たちをスパイ容疑で逮捕する。
こんばんは、ゴミクズさん。素敵な牢屋を予約してあるので、ぜひ当局まで。
I wonder if that guy was actually a spy.
よくやった、ブライア少尉。
ありがとうございます。
次はこいつを頼む。最近西でオスタニアを揶揄する本や記事が多数出回っているのを知っているが、低俗なものばかりなんだが、地下出版経由で西に売られたものだ。ライター連中の中にこいつの名前が浮上した。フランクリン・パーキン、39歳。反体制過激派を扇動した罪で逮捕。こいつに張り付いて証拠を抑え、こんなクソ記事でも信じちまうバカが西には大勢いるからね。世論に影響を与える前に排除しろ。
有利を働かせすぎでは。
僕なら大丈夫です。自国を貶めて小銭稼ぎ、が姉さんと同じ空気を吸ってると思うだけで 我慢なりませんから。監視対象 J095 フランクリンパーキン。
I love the names that they give to the people here.
キャスターに悪態をつく。8時10分。服装の詳細は別紙。
Franklin Perkin does not look
3両目使用。
like the happiest man.
12時6分。フィヨルドの A ランチを注文。17時49分。退勤後、中央市場。
本日正午よりフリジスにて第12回国際教育シンポジウムが開かれました。ソニアさん。
夕食後、ニュース20バーリントラブ市長。就寝まで目立った行動なし。
ずいぶんねちっこく調べたな。
任せてください。
お前もう2日も徹夜で続けてるだろ。交代してちゃんと休め。
何のこれくらい。これ次の日の分です。
7日8時7分出勤。昼食フィヨルドの B ランチ。フィヨルド。ヨールド。お前は疲れている。休め。
いえ、いつも通りです。
いや、大家さん。
いい加減、滞納分の家賃払っとくれよ。
もうちょいだけ待ってくれないか。
こないだもそう言ってたろ。
あさってには必ず払う。
嘘だったら今度こそ追い出すからね。
くそ親。
父さん、ちょっと出かけてくる。飯作ってあるから。
Wait, his dad lives there?
尾行を警戒している。
あるいは記事にするネタを探しているか。
我が国はこれに対して毅然とした対応をすべきであります。
そうだそうだ、西の連中に思い知らせてやれ。
Sneaky guy. Hmm.
Lock前が取れねえ。
イエーイ！ボンドマンのピストルが買ってもらったぜ。やだよーだ。
ケチ。
俺のピストル。
Oh, dang. He is fabricating. I wonder if he's been fabricating lies this whole time or only when he's desperate. I'm pretty convinced that this guy has been printing, like, accurate stuff, especially if he's a journalist. But this, I can definitely understand them wanting to come after him. Do I love that it's Yuri? No. But Yuri is nothing if not enthusiastic about his job. He takes it very seriously.
貧しさのあまりゴミ箱の残飯を漁るストリートチルドレン、悪くないな。
何すんだジデー。秘密警察にチクってやる。
富を分け与えず独占する業つくばりめ。お前のような西寄りの思想の持ち主は逆に逮捕されて殺されちまうぞ。
あの野郎、処刑してやる。地下出版のバイヤーをあぶり出すまでは泳がせておけ。
こいつは笑える記事になりそうだ。
父さん、
お前また危ない仕事なんかしてないだろうな。
してねえよ。あっち行ってろよ。
変な正義感出さなきゃ新聞の仕事だって続けられてただろうに。
家族が暮らすこの国を良くしようと思って何が悪いんだ。
今だってこんなしみったれた暮らしを守るに金がいるだろうがよ。
金がありゃ母さんだって。
フランク、お前
なんでもねえよ。クソ。
Will Yuri have a heart or not?
?11 日8時36分出勤。自宅や外出先でバイヤーへつながるような怪しい連絡や接触はなかった。となると職場か。
検閲済みの郵便物よろしくです。
ご苦労様です。あ、ジョセフさん、俺が運んできますよ。昼休憩先にどうぞ。
お、サンキュー。何食うかな。
Sneaky, sneaky.
「検閲をすり抜けて堂々と送ってたか。宴会の余地はないぞ。
Yuri showed like a little bit of compassion there when he wrote that, but then the fact that he like balled it up and threw it in the trash right after, he's like, yeah, no. My assumption is he's like, I don't really care what his motivations are, like he's going against the state, it doesn't matter, because Yuri seems like a very like by the book kind of guy. I mean, working at the post office when you're doing some like illegal anti-government stuff, pretty convenient.
Coincidence? I think not.
Franklin definitely seems conflicted. My interpretation is that he's definitely not wanting to do this, but out of desperation and need of money to take care of him and his dad, he's doing it. So it's just like, I can get behind it. Can Yuri let him off the hook though is the question. I'm gonna say no, but then Franklin's dad will be all alone and then he will definitely not make it. Not gonna lie though, that was pretty shady what he did with those kids. I keep thinking about it and it's like, dude, come on now. Like, let's find something at least legitimate. So again, I can understand why they're upset about it.
8時2分。
仕事行ってくる。 父さん、しばらく戻らないかも。
フランクリン・パーキン、お前が書いたもので間違いないな。送り先のバイヤーもすでに捕らえた。観念しろ。
わざわざ外で待ってくれるた。お優しい秘密警察もいたもんだ。
家族にお前の惨めな姿を見せないためだ。勘違いするな。
政府と戦った俺と政府の犬のお前、どっちが惨めなんだろうな。
家族を悲しませるようなことはしない。絶対に。父親の生活には多少の支援を申請しといてやる。
助かるよ。
Oh, I mean, he didn't have to do the make sure that his dad was taken care of, so to see him show that little bit of compassion, like, definitely raises Yuri just a little bit in my books. And the fact that he waited for him outside so that his family didn't have to be, like, embarrassed or anything. Like, okay, Yuri, I've hated you pretty much all the time, but, like, that definitely helps your standing with me.
You got a lot of stuff, kid.
I don't know, it's interesting because Franklin was like critiquing the West at one point for being greedy and not sharing their wealth. But then at the same time was like, I'm standing up to our government. So it's like, okay, well, what side are you on? Because you clearly respect some of the ideologies of the East. Because then you wouldn't be like criticizing them in your own head. And then at the same time, you're very critical of Yuri for like working for the government. I don't know. That it seemed a little bit contradictory to me at points, but again, we get to see a little bit of like Yuri's character development there and like who he is. And it seemed like there is a fight between like following the rules and doing what's right and like struggling with the nuance of stuff, I guess. So overall, that section was way longer than I anticipated it to be, because with 4 separate ones, I thought they would be pretty evenly spaced, but like that one was pretty long. So I'm thinking that these next 3 are gonna be like bang bang quick ones. I don't know. Or we're not even there yet. Surprise.
局長殿、大活躍だってね。おじさん嬉しいよ。
光栄です。
新米にはいろいろしんどい仕事だろう。あんまストレスためんなよ。
いえ、僕この仕事向いてると思います。この勢いで黄昏も捕まえて、この国の治安を守ってみせますよ。
Love the guy's chops, love his shades.
今度うまい肉でも食わせてやるよ。
あ、本当ですか？現地取りましたからね。
Oh my gosh, is he visiting Yor and Lloyd? No! Lloyd's gonna be so happy.
なんでいるんだロイド・フォージャー。夜も働け。
何かあったのですか？
なんか姉さんの顔見たくなっちゃって。なんだチワワ娘。
How can you not like Anya?
お仕事お疲れ様。今お茶入れますね。
姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉さん、姉
Right? Anya's got the right idea, I agree. And I know that you guys have told me that like sibling love is like a common thing to see in anime. I will not get used to it. Yuri's obsession with Yor will never become normal to me. And based on Anya being like, bleh, like she agrees, okay? I thought this was gonna be about the dog, but I guess maybe not.
Bondman. ここは俺に任せて先に行け。エージェント N。
嫌よ。私、あなたを失いたくないもの。
N。
どこまでもついていくわ。
洗練されたスーツ、銀色に輝く愛車、百戦錬磨のテクと紳士の立ち振る舞い。
なんて素敵なハンドルさばき。好きよ、ボンドマン。
最高にクールでクレバーな俺に恋はつきものだ。
私はあなたの国とは敵対関係のスパイ。邪魔をするなら容赦しないわ。
くだらないな。俺たちは同じ星の上に暮らす同じ種族なのに、国境線一つでいがみ合うなんて。
そう思うならこの紛争を止めてみなさいよ。
平和条約はなされた。これで僕らを隔てる壁は何もない。
すごいわボンドマン、一生離れないわ。
Simple. Easy peasy.
爆弾の開発に取りつかれているの。お願い止めてボンドマン。ありがとうボンドマン。
Look at the size of the goose egg on the doctor's head.
テロリストだったあたいの恋人はあんたのせいで逮捕された。許せないわ。
俺の愛で忘れさせてやる。そんなことはいいからデートしようぜ。
ボンドマンさん、今月の家賃払ってください。
今日も綺麗だね、大家さん。
Yeah, he's got like his harem behind him. It's all women. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
一人残らず幸せにしてみせる。
Oh my gosh.
スパイにはリスクもつきものってことさ。スパイウォーズ次回。
I'm sorry, this is what a typical Bondman show is like. Here I was thinking he was solving maybe one mission. He's collecting ladies. Okay, we don't even see Bondman fight Anya. I expected more from her. I understand she's just a little baby, but like, she loves spies. I hope she's upset with this episode that he was just collecting a harem to like hang out. Also, Bondman kind of looks like Twilight. Just gonna say. Not what I expected. Not what I expected Anya's favorite show to be like. Maybe that was like a weird one-off episode, but yeah.
なるほど。これがイチャイチャの話。これでベッキーと語り合える。アーニャ大人になった。
やめとけ。こいつのどこが紳士の振る舞いなの。
Thank you, Lloyd. Help her out. Just help her out a little bit, okay? Although she did mention Becky, and we know I've been wondering about Becky, so let's see. Alright, looks like I completely forget about Spy Family and all the slashes and little segments. Here I was thinking that they were all going to be in the episode, but I forgot that they include them as extras. Wow, amateur move. Can't believe I forgot that. So anyways, found the extras. Here we go is the first one, The Heart of a Child.
アーニャ白熊さん乗りたい。
全くもってその娯楽性を理解できぬ謎の乗り物白熊。子供はなぜこんなものに乗りたがるのか。圧倒的な退屈感、刺激のなさ、 それゆえ搭乗者から感情を奪い思考せぬ人形へと作り変えるべく独裁政府が用意した強制装置かと思うほどの。
乗せてあげましょうロイドさん。
Look at her little stick leg. Oh. I mean, I kind of agree with Lloyd. Like, I don't understand what's fun about that. Seriously, like, I'm not saying that when I was a kid I didn't want to do that, but like, what is so entertaining? You're barely moving. You're literally sitting there. Like, throw me in a ball pit. Put me on a trampoline. You know what I mean? But like, to sit on that thing and you don't do anything. I'm on Lloyd's side with that one. Here's the heart of a child 2.
シルト海岸は多くの海水浴客で賑わっています。アーニャ、海行ってみたい。
海は無理だが、プールくらいなら連れてってやるぞ。
I loved the pool when I was little. Oh my gosh.
楽しそうでよかったですね。ああ、おしっこ出ちゃった。まあバレないよね。
スッキリ。プール二度と行かない。
え、あんな楽しそうにしてたのに子供わからん。
ダミアン様、起きないと天候遅れますよ。あれ？
His bedhead. I know I said it last episode. Terrible.
起きてたんですか？1時間前にな、予習してたんだよ。この間の寝坊はたまたまだ。さ
すが！起きろアーニャ！バスが来るまであと10分しかないぞ。
爆発まだあと10分。アーニャが止めてるし。
頼む起きろ！遅刻が積み重なるとトニートになるぞ。
I mean, just a little bit different from Damien, right? The guy who is aspiring to get those Stellas, and Anya, who is just hanging on by a thread here. Definitely, as I said, not what I expected. I was completely on a different page, as I usually am, we know that. I knew it was only a matter of time before Yuri got reintroduced into the series, so he is back. Not sure how often we'll see him though, but as I said, I like that we saw a little smidge of his human side. Every single thing he does and all of his motivations seem to revolve around Yor and what will make her happy, what will keep her safe. And like, while a little strange, I also respect it because he clearly loves his sister. Anya, she's a queen, loved her little bathing cap. I love everything about her. These episodes, they're just like such a nice way to like break things up and to have like a little happiness hit because they are so cute. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see where this goes. Are we going to see Desmond again, the old guy? Are we gonna see that storyline with Twilight trying to infiltrate and get in his house? Is Nightfall gonna come back? There's just like so many different things. I want to see more Carmen Sandiego, Twilight's handler. So there's just so many things that I am looking forward to and kind of hoping that come up in this season of Spy Family, but we will see. So I would love to hear your thoughts, so hit me up in the comments below. And as always, I'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Spy Family next week. Thanks, guys.